Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Artez and welcome to another episode of Battlefield Play4Free PTE First Look. Today we'll be looking at the MTAR-21, the rank 30 weapon for the Engineer class. Its raw stats in store that it has medium damage, very high accuracy, long range capabilities, and a normal fast full auto rate of fire. It also has 24 rounds, 4 mags, making 96 rounds total, which is fairly average of an engineer weapon having 96 rounds total, so that's really nothing special. To begin with, I guess you could say I don't even build initial thoughts on this weapon, because I first tested out the A91, then the LSAT, and as you saw before, I described both of those as pretty OP, and so, you know, testing this out, I was like, man, this thing is going to be OP, I already know it. I don't even need to test, I already know it's going to be OP. And to be quite honest, it's not that OP, at least not compared to the A91, nor the LSAT. I would say that it's borderline OP, kind of like the AK, where it's like a really good weapon, yet not really OP, at least. I know a lot of people think that the AK is OP, but in my opinion it's not, it's just on the borderline. And that same idea applies to the MTAR, where it's on that borderline of very good and OP. But based on the PTE forums, it looks like it is going to get a nerf, because a lot of people have been saying that it's too accurate and too easy to use. And while I must admit that it is both of those, that it's very accurate and very easy to use, but I mean, it's just not OP in my opinion. It's just one of those, another really good gun. And that's one fact that I liked about the MTAR. But I don't think, a lot of people have been suggesting a nerf to the deviation, not much to the recoil, primarily because the recoil is kind of weird once again. The recoil is kind of awkward, such as the A91's. It's to the right, but it's really easy to manage. So, you know, they didn't really suggest anything on the recoil. They suggested most on the deviation, to increase the deviation, because, I mean, it's just too accurate on longer ranges. And one thing I wanted to mention is that I think Easy got the message that the Engineer deserves to be dominant in close quarters. I think they should still be alright on medium range, but not as efficient nor as effective on longer ranges, which is what happened with the Engineer nerf, with the MP5, the ASVAL, and the G53. But why I brought that up is because I think the MTAR is going to be still very good on long ranges. It's, of course, very good on close quarters and medium ranges, but I feel like it's still going to be very long on long ranges. So I think that's why they suggested the deviation increase, so it's not as effective on longer ranges, of course. I think that's about it with the deviation, that kind of stuff. Don't really suggest any nerfs myself, but like I said, I think it will get one, because a lot of people are saying that it's OP, but, you know, just in my opinion, not really. The attachments I'm using in this gameplay are close to the OP set, just missing by one. I'm using the Viper Mags, Predator Barrel, and Stabilized Stock. The Stabilized Stock on the Engineer is just so dandy. I mean, it's just ridiculously good. It's very awesome. The Stabilized Stock, in my opinion, for the Engineer is like a need. Like, you must have it. I use it on most Engineer weapons. Sometimes I use the Nemesis Stock on some, but not really. I usually use the Stabilized Stock. It just fits very nice on the Engineer weapons in general. Not as good as with some other classes, such as the Assaults and the Medics, but, you know, that's whatever. I'm also using the red dot sight. I tried it with the M145, didn't really like it at all. Not accurate enough to be using with the M145, unless you're going to be on close quarters and medium range all the time. But why would you use an M145 on close range? That's just kind of dumb to me. I tried the holo sight, but like I said, I don't really like the holo sight in general. So, you know, I just kind of tried it out for 1 or 2 games. I'm like, nah, I don't like it. So I tried it out with the red dot. Works very nice with the red dot. About the iron sights, well, okay, let's begin with this. With my opinion, actually, it's pretty good on medium and long ranges, because it feels fairly thin, and the point is like very sharp, I guess you could say. I don't know how else to describe it, but the point on the iron sight looks very sharp. I like it a lot. which makes your shots very accurate on medium and long range. But there's a circle around the reticle. The reticle is actually fairly small and thin, which is what I like. But the actual circle around it is just kind of thick, which distorts your vision on close quarters. So, you know, this thing, I mean, doesn't really need that on close quarters because it's supposed to be good on close quarters. But either ways, with that said, that's my opinion. But apparently another guy had another opinion on Master. I was playing on Master, I think the first day, and you won't believe what this guy said. We were talking about the MTAR's iron sights, and he comes up with, the MTAR's iron sights look like a hamster's butthole. I'm like, hold up. What? What? How does that even, what? I don't even, hold up. Why? ¿Por qué? What? Like, I was just astonished that, like, I literally stood at my computer for a minute, like, just, like, what did this guy just say? And I asked him again, I'm like, well, hold up, a hamster's butthole, are you serious? He's like, yeah, a hamster's butthole. I know how those little things look. Like, I'm like, I didn't even ask him anything after that. I just laughed. I didn't even ask him, because I didn't want to know how he knew that. I guess he has a hamster and he checks it regularly. I don't know, but I didn't really want to bother asking him about it too much. But yeah, that's that guy's opinion. And I'm about done, guys. I think my analysis is really not OP compared to the A91 nor the outside, but apparently to many others it is. And I think it's gonna get a nerf actually. One thing about this weapon is that it's a very good weapon, but it's not. It doesn't have that defining element that I need it. Like, I need the MTAR because of this and that. It's just one of those really good weapons. But I'm really excited about it either ways. Really liked it a lot. The gameplay's coming to an end. I have another gameplay for you guys. I think it's on Oman. I do fairly well on that one too. So I hope you guys enjoy that. If you like this series of videos, please leave a like. If you like my videos in general, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.
Вас понял. Замечен вражеский снайпер! Прием! Прием! Замечен вражеский снайпер! Прием! Царь-2, мы потеряли бункер! Нас выбили с позиции! Боеприпасы на исходе!
Замечена вражеская машина! Снайпер! Прием! Захвачена! Замечен вражеский снайпер! Прием! 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 Прием! Наблюдаю танк противника в секторе! Прием!
Боеприпасы на исходе!
Замечен вражеский снайпер! Прием!
Боеприпасы на исходе!
Замечен вражеский снайпер! Прием!
Боеприпасы на исходе! Боеприпасы на исходе!
Вражеский легкий танк! Прием!
Вот боеприпасы!
Пехота противника! Вижу пехоту! Прием! Замечен вражеский снайпер! Прием!
Вас понял.
Пехота противника! Пехота противника! Замечен вражеский снайпер! Замечен вражеский снайпер! Прием! Прием! Замечен вражеский снайпер! Прием! Замечен патрульный катер! Замечен вражеский снайпер! Прием!
боеприпасы!
Вижу пехоту, прием!
Эй, мне нужны боеприпасы! Боеприпасы на исходе!
Прием.
Эй! Мне нужны боеприпасы!
Замечен патрульный катер.